here we are, day 3, Monday. It's been a fantastic festival so far, but a festival isn't a festival without colourful, energetic performances of Chocolate Starfish. Adam, thank you so much for the time.
It was great to be back with you again.
It's awesome. What does this festival mean to you guys? Because I know you love playing the festival, whether it's Red Hot Summer, it's that whole party atmosphere. This, with your connections with Indigenous Australia and the Outback, what does this mean to you?
Look, it's iconic in many ways, and you know, to bring rock and roll to the desert, to the bush, I think it's an important thing. It's important for Australians to see how vast and how beautiful our country is, particularly in the remote areas. And you're right, I've visited so many remote Aboriginal communities, and it's easy to pigeonhole the desert as just being this wasteland, but there is beauty out here, and it's, you know, the drive, and it's the immersing within that experience that I don't think a lot of Australians have really done. And when they do it, they're a little gobsmacked at how beautiful it is. And then there's the rock and roll side of it, which, you know, to bring all these iconic bands to one location that everyone can enjoy over a 3-day festival is it's magic. It's destination tourism, but with a rock and roll edge, which I think is a real winner.
It's an incredibly logistical, huge project to get out. We flew over the site the other day, we just didn't get the idea of the scale of it. But for you guys out there when you're performing, to look at and see a friendly faces, it must be such a good feeling.
It's amazing, and one that I probably can't get enough of, to be honest. So, you know, I would do it all the time if I could. I remember last year here at Mundi, we were doing Mountain, our song, and just out of nowhere, there was 10,000 last year. They all turned their lights on and started singing the La 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 together, right? And it was just on dusk, and so it just looked beautiful. And I'm hoping to replicate that and even make it even bigger tonight. If we're able to do that, it'll be something that moved me last year, and I reckon it'll be even greater this year.
Wonderful. Well, we're going to get the back set today.
We are.
And a few of your iconic tracks thrown in as well, which is wonderful. But quick talk about the tour. What a great start that's been on this the best of everything 13 years.
Yeah, it's been immense, and we're halfway through it. So this Mundi Mundi Bash delineates the halfway point, and going forward now we start in Perth, and then the rest of them around Victoria or regional New South Wales, and it has been crazily good, if I can put those two adjectives together. We support ourselves acoustically, and for many people that is something they've never seen us do. Because like I said, we are, you know, we're party starters, we're energetic, but to have us do 40 minutes of our show before intermission in an acoustic format, really showing the musicianship of the boys in particular. It's something that's blown a lot of people away, and then we come back for that second hour and a half, so it's a good 2-hour plus show. That people, whether they're a 30-year fan or in the last few years, has been something that they've been amazed at, and it's growing. Even these last few shows are going to be the biggest yet.
I know you like to push yourself vocally, because you do take on some very challenging songs with the late great Freddie Mercury, with the boho stuff. That was a great show, saw it around New Year's Eve, and then obviously with McLeod's Power. You just love testing yourselves with these, and when you say 2 hours plus show, that must be grueling on the voice, but so rewarding when you get to the end of it.
Yeah, you know, I think I've shared this with you previously, but it's more grueling on the mental health, to be honest. Like even, you know, as we're sitting in front of this camera right now, I didn't get sleep till 3:30 because I know what I've got to do today, and it's not scary. It's a responsibility that I take on, and I know I've got to front this beautiful band that is delivering great things. But of course there's that big little voice where you go, can I keep doing that? You know, can I keep doing it show after show? And of course I will do it, but maybe that's the edge that my body and my mind likes. It likes to be a little bit edgy and a little bit, not underprepared, because we're very prepared, but a little bit raw, you know, and a bit vulnerable when you walk out of the stage, that anything could happen. And that's I've just got to accept that's me. My wife helps me through it all the time, but it's always something to behold when we get up there. The band feel it, I feel it, and man, I know the audience feel it because they are the centerpiece of what we're all about.
Well, we just spoke off camera about how the band selected those classic albums and how you just nailed the ones you picked. Kick was fantastic. The Back and Health was unbelievable. It's just been one of those things with the Boho stuff. We just picked these great albums that fitted and worked well. Such a tight band. The band is so tight. Obviously, with a lot of and Zach coming in. The band just is a fusion there.
Yeah, I mean, on this thing, introducing everyone, talking about how they've all, stood as mates for 30 plus years. And then I'll talk about Zach at the very end. And when Zoran passed 12 years ago, we thought we were dead in the water. And I'm being honest, we thought, we've hit our peak, that's it. We've tried a few other guitarists, and the blend wasn't right. But when Zach joined us, it was like the glove was complete. That's the analogy, the fifth finger was there again. And I don't underestimate how powerful his input, because his energy as well has really put a rocket up John and put a rocket up Normie on the piano, because sometimes you fall into habits of who you are around and you allow that to dictate. But Zach's energy has lifted all of us in a way that we didn't expect, to now being the best we've been in 30 years. And
I think that also reflects on the wonderful original music that we do. We talk about these iconic classics you do, but the last album was absolutely fantastic. It was beautifully produced, beautifully recorded. There were some beautiful songs on there. The artwork was absolutely stunning. And obviously with Spider, it's just sort of revamped and revitalised the band again.
Yeah, it has, and I always want to have that congruent pathway with our band, where I want to keep doing new music, no matter whether it gets radio airplay or not, or whether it doesn't, and the classic albums. And you're right, we said before, we've chosen some big ones, but we've chosen ones that we know we can deliver to. So if you said to me, why don't you do Purple Rain by Prince? I don't think we could, and I don't think it's the right one for us. But there will be another one that surfaces, I'm sure, throughout the rest of our career that will go, that is just perfect for us. Yeah. And we'll be able to deliver it in a way that's very staffy. We just put out, and maybe this is your next question, but we just put out the Candyman Blues. And it's so funny because the interview I did just before you, the guys were saying, oh yeah, I think we saw you do the Candyman on Rock the Boat. And I said, yeah, you did, but that was actually just the Candyman as the Candyman. And as a band, we knew it was okay, but it wasn't right. And as soon as the idea came to add the riff of Roadhouse Blues underneath it as the musical bed and that groove, and then sing Candyman on top of it, all of a sudden a new Starfish song was born.
Yeah, it's a great version as well.
Thank you.
The first time I put it on, I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. Why did I even doubt that? Why did I doubt it? But obviously new music, you're out on the road with this tour. Is there much time for writing at the moment?
Not at the moment, but previous to this tour, so I just spent 2 months nearly on leave for my 60th birthday, and during that time my wife and I worked pretty much had a great time. I ended up singing Nessa Dorn, which was a real moment for me. But in that time I've come up with so many different melodic and lyrical ideas that as soon as this tour is over, I'm going to be workshopping up with the boys and presenting that for the first half of next year.
Excellent, we look forward to that. Yeah. We can't wait to see you up on stage. It's never a dull moment with you guys. It's been too long since I've seen you. I'll be front and centre in the pit watching your set because I just love what you guys do.
We call it the fish pond. So if you're in the middle of the fish pond, you're with all the fish fans, and it's really quite wonderful. And then there's so many people out there that are looking forward to it today as we are.
I could never have imagined in a million years that I'd be sitting in the desert areas of New South Wales with you, having a chat with this beautiful scenery around.
And so far from Perth.
I know 4,202 Ks in travel,
Yeah.
and it's worth every minute of it.
It is. So for those people who've never done a bash, you definitely need to do a bash because it is, as the next band revs up, I think it's Sarah Class.
I'm going to go and see
It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So we'll see you on stage and thanks for
Always a pleasure. Thanks.